أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So today we are going to start our third fragment, fourth fragment, not third, fourth fragment. Can somebody tell me what are the first three fragments? Raise your hand if you know their names. Khairun Nisa.
is jar majroor and صفة موصوف and مضاف إليه.
Yeah, good. Yeah, first one was mudaf ilay. Then we did sifa mawsuf, and then we did jar majroor. Sister Khairunisa, have you memorized the 11 words which are used as jar?
Not all of them, I know some of them.
Yeah. How many you know?
Man, li, ala,
Mm-hmm.
an,
Yeah.
min.
Yeah. So, yeah, thank you, sister. I emphasized it last time too. We are supposed to know all of them. And in the order they are in the table. Bi, ta, ka, li, wa, fi, min, an, ala, hatta, ila. Like this. Please memorize all of them if you haven't. Okay, thank you, sister. So, as Sister Khairun Nisa told us, we have learned mudaf ilay, and we learned sifa mosuf. Then we learned jar majroor, and today we are going to start our last fragment of the four. Ismul ishara musharun ilay. Ismul ishara musharun ilay. So, ismul ishara is one part, and musharun ilay is the second part. So, there will be two parts in this fragment. You already know Ismul Ishara. I don't need to tell what is Ismul Ishara. You should know. And I believe I shared some slides after the last class, a couple of tables, where there were Ismul Ishara in them. Pointing nouns. We have talked about this before, and I have shared those tables which I shared last time, even before that, with some changes, I guess. So what is Ismul Ishara? There are two types basically. One which are used to point at things which are close to you. Small ishara lil qarib. The small ishara, the pointing nouns which you use to point to something which is close to you, which is near you. What are they? For masculine, it is haza, that is singular, and then for dual, it is hazani, hazaini, hazaini. And then plural is haulai. Haza could be rafa, could be nasab, could be jar. It is non-flexible. It doesn't show its status. Similarly, haulai is also non-flexible. But the dual, there are two variations for rafa, nasab, and jar. Hazani, hazaini, hazaini. So haza means this. Haulai means this. Hazani means these two. Hazani and hazaini both mean these two. Then for feminine, for pointing to something which is feminine and it is near you, you use instead of haza, you say hazihi. And instead of hazani, it is hatani. Hatani, hataini, hataini. Similar to haza, hazihi is non-flexible as well. Rafa nasab jam, rafa nasab jar, they're all hazihi. It doesn't change. Similar, haula is the same for masculine and feminine. For plural, same word is used. And hatani, it has some flexibility in it. Hatani, hataini, hataini. The dual has flexibility in it. Then we learned about, have previously learned even, the pointing nouns or ismul ishara for pointing at something which is far from you. Far. Lil Baid means for far. Baid means far. And what are those words? So for masculine, it is zalika. Zalika means that. Haza means this. Zalika means that. Its plural is ulaika. And both zalik and ulaika, they are non-flexible. So the rafa nasab jar form is the same. They don't change to show their status. However, in dual, we have two variations, zanika, zainika, and zainika. Zanika is rafa, zainika is nasab, and zainika is jar. For feminine, for pointing at something feminine which is far from you, you say tilka. For something close, it was hazihi. For something far, it is tilka. But you again, you see the plural is the same as for masculine, ulaika. So the plural for masculine and feminine is the same, but the singular word is different. Zalika for masculine, tilka for feminine. And for dual, we have some variation here because there are two forms here. Tanika is rafa, tainika is nasab and jar. Tanika means those two who are actually pointing to those two feminine. So these are the words. So again, there are not a lot of small ishara. Haza, haulai, they will be mostly used. Dual is used, but very rarely. Haza, hazani, hazaini, hazaini, haulai, hazihi, hatani, hataini, hataini, haulai. So this is for close or for some pointing at something which is near. And then for pointing at something which is far, we have zalika, zanika, zainika, zainika, ulaika, and then tilka, tanika, tainika, tainika, ulaika. So I hope everybody have memorized them because that was the purpose for sharing these tables in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so you already know ismul ishara. Each one of these words, zanik, zalika, tilka, ulaika, each one of these words is an ismul ishara. So you already know ismul ishara. All you need to learn is what is musharun ilayh. That's all you need to learn. And that is what we will work on. So as you know, ismul ishara are used to point at something. For example, we want to point at a house. I want to say this house. So the word this is used to point at something, and the one that is being pointed at is house. All right. So this is a word that it is a pointer which I use to point at something, and the something that I'm pointing to is a house. So the word used to point is called ismul ishara. We already know that. Ismul ishara. And the thing that is being pointed at, which is a house in this case, is called musharun ilay. Simple as that. So when I say this house, this is ismul ishara and the house is musharun ilay. But this is English. We need to learn Arabic, right? So let's translate this fragment. This is a fragment now. This is a fragment called ismul ishara musharun ilay. This house, right? This house is a fragment called ismul ishara musharun ilay. But we need to translate this into Arabic. Okay. So vocabulary. This. The word for in Arabic for this is haza. You already know this. House is a masculine word, so that's why haza is used and hazihi is not used. And the word for in Arabic for house is baytun. So we have the two words. Now we need to join these two words to make the fragment, which should mean this house. Which should mean this house. Okay, let me pick someone for help on this one. Brother Farrukh Hamid.
Yes.
I want to say this house, but in Arabic. You have the two words. Haza means this, Baitun means house. How I will say this house in Arabic?
Uh, هذا بيت.
Haza Baitun, huh?
Yeah.
Right? Like this?
Yeah.
Haza Baitun. This should mean this house,
Yes.
right? Yeah. But actually it doesn't. You know what it means? It means this is a house.
Oh, okay.
Okay? This is actually a sentence, is it not?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, this is not even a fragment. This is a complete sentence. Haza baitun means this is a house. But we wanted to make this house. This house. So the changes you will make is the musharun ilay, the thing which is being pointed at, you add an al to it. Thank you, Brother Farooq. So how you say this house in Arabic? You do this. Hazal baitu. You put an al with baitun. You add an al before baitun. It becomes al baitu. Because when al comes, the tanween does not exist. Al and tanween, they don't go together. So the double dhamma is replaced with single dhamma. So al baitu. We cannot say al baitun. That will be wrong. So the second word, the thing that is being pointed at, we will add an al to it. It will become hadhal baytu. And now this means this house. So what we conclude or what we derive from this? We derive from this example or this exercise is that the musharun ilay has to have an al at its beginning. We know ismul ishara, right? Haza, ulaika, haulai, tilka, zalika, the one for near, one for some for far. The issue was how to identify musharun ilay. So if you see an ismul ishara and right after it there is a word, there's an ism starting with an al, it means it is musharun ilay, and the fragment is called ismul ishara musharun ilay. Number two, the ismul ishara and musharun ilay, they match in terms of all their four properties. So rafa, the status, gender, number, and type. For ism ishara will be the same as for musharun ilay, right? For example, in this case, we have haza and al baytu. Both their genders is masculine. Both their number is singular. Both their type is proper because this ismul ishara is always proper. We have learned this when we were learning type, the property of ism. And both are rafa. Of course, haza doesn't tell its status, but it is rafa here. So ismul ishara will come first, and then if there is a second ism right after it, there should be nothing in between. Right after it, which starts with an al, and you see this in Qur'an, then you can say this is ismul ishara musharun ilayh, and you will translate not as a sentence, you will translate it as a fragment. You will not say this is a house, you will say this house for hazal baitu. And they have to match in there all the four properties: status, gender, number, and type, both ismul ishara and musharun ilayh. All right. So over here, haza is ismul ishara, al baytu is musharun ilay, and together this is a fragment called ismul ishara musharun ilay. Simple as that. So let's talk about this. Just summarize what we have just learned. In its simplest form, this fragment generally consists of two nouns. What are those two nouns? There is a pointing noun called ismul ishara, And there is another noun right after it which starts with an al, and that is called, the second noun is called musharun ilay, which starts with an al. The ismul ishara and musharun ilay must match in all their four properties. Other words cannot come in between ismul ishara and musharun ilay. So it is like mudaf mudaf ilay and jar majroor in terms of that. Because we know in case of mudaf mudaf ilay, nothing can come between mudaf and its mudaf ilay. Similarly, nothing can come between jar and its majroor. Similarly, nothing can come between an ismul ishara and its musharun ilay. Okay, I want to say this Muslim. Just a very simple exercise. Just a very simple exercise. So let's have, I see Haider. Haider?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, Haider. So I want to translate this fragment. The fragment is this Muslim. Are you listening?
Yes.
Yeah. So the word for this in Arabic is haza, and the word for Muslim is muslimun. Using these two words, make the fragment in Arabic, which should mean this Muslim.
Haza al-Muslimu.
Very good. Haza al-Muslimu. Or if I join the two together, it will be Hazal Muslim. Good job, Haider. And what does it mean?
It means this Muslim.
Okay. So what is Haza here in this fragment? What is Haza called?
Ismul Ishara.
And what is al-Muslimu called?
Isharun ilay.
Musharun ilay. Very good. And they have to match in terms of what?
They have to match in terms of all four properties: status, gender,
Right.
number, and type.
Very good. Very good. So Haza is Rafa, al-Muslimu is Rafa. Both are masculine, both are singular, and both are proper noun. By the way, all Ismul Ishara are always proper. They are proper nouns. All right, thank you, Haider. Good job. So that's basically it. We have learned Ismul Ishara and Musharun ilayh already. So it's a very simple concept. So let's do this. Let's get some examples from Quran and try to identify the Ismul Ishara and Musharun ilayh in it, in them, and try to translate them. So remember, when you see an Ismul Ishara and then there is another ism after it, which is starting with an al, that means that ism is musharun ilayhi, and it is actually a fragment now, which is called ismul ishara and musharun ilayhi. Okay. First example is, this is a very famous ayah, zalikal kitabu la rayba fihi hudan lil muttaqin. So I want to know about this. Zalika and Al Kitabu. I want to know if this is a fragment or not and what it really means. Zalika means that. You know this already. Al Kitab means, or the Kitab means book. So how you will translate this? Is it an Ismul Ishara Musharun Lay? That's the first question. And the second question is how you will translate it. All right. So who's gonna do this? Brother Ahsan Mumtaz, what do you think?
This is Ismail Shara Musharraf because Zalika that Al Kitabul the book.
So how
So
did you determine that this is Ismul Ishara and Musharun Lay?
it matches in type, gender, in all the the four forms, and I think so. It's Ismail Shara Musharraf.
Okay. If it was Zalika Kitabun, then what does that mean?
Zalika Kitabun.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, that book.
So what does this mean now? Zalikal Kitabu.
Zalikal Kitabu. That the book.
No, that book. That's it. That book. Zalika kitabun means that is a book,
That is a book, right? Okay.
right? Without al, you have to use the word is between the two. That is a book. Zalika kitabun. This is zalikal kitabu. You say that book. Don't say that the book. No, that would be bad English. That book, right?
And- okay.
Yeah. Zalikal kitabu, that book. So is it ismul ishara or musharun ilayhi again?
It is.
It is. All right. Thank you. أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون. I see اسم الإشارة here. أولئك is اسم الإشارة. And أولئك, there is again أولئك. So that is اسم الإشارة as well. So let's see. Let's see if this أولئك على is اسم الإشارة مشار إليه or not. So what is the rule? You see an ismul ishara, and right after you see an ism, which is starting with al. Then you say that is ismul ishara, and the combining fragment will be, or the fragment made out of those two will be called ismul ishara musharun ilayh. So ulaika ala. I want to know about this. Brother Arshad Ilyas, what do you
Sorry,
think, brother?
sorry. No, this is not small ishara. That's because Allah is not isim,
What is
right?
Allah?
Allah is hurf. Allah
Harf.
means upon.
Yeah, Allah is a harf, and it is
Hmm,
also a jar, right?
right.
Yeah, it is from those 11 words. And
Hmm.
there's no al anyways. Do you see an al?
No,
No.
there's no other. Mhm.
Yeah. But even if there was an al, we cannot consider this one as a musharun ilay because this is a harf.
Ah, right.
Yeah,
This is
it has
not
to be
there.
an ism. So what's your final conclusion? Is it ishmul ishara musharun ilay or not?
No, it's not much.
It's not. Very good. How about this one, brother Arshad? Ulaika hum.
Yeah, this is not true because it's whom is not a noun. It's attached noun, right? It's not a isim.
Ism and noun is the same thing, is it not?
Mhm. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
whom.
Yeah. It's a noun. It's
Yeah,
an ism.
it's a
But is
noun.
there an
Yes,
al with
whom.
it?
No, no other. So yeah,
Yeah.
whom is a noun.
Home is an ism. So it
Okay.
meets the
So
first
noun and
criteria. It
isim
is
is
an
the same.
ism, but it doesn't have al with it. So how you will translate this? Ulaika means those.
Ulaika means those, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So ulaika Allah, those Allah upon me,
Those
uh,
upon.
those
Hmm?
upon ya means me, right?
Yeah.
Ulaika Allah, those upon me.
No, no, no.
Huda-
No, no. Allah is upon. That's only upon. Okay. This is ya is not for me. No. Allah
Oh,
is upon. That's it.
oh, okay. So the
Yeah.
ya is not nothing
Yeah.
meaning.
Yeah. So this
Okay.
is not a fragment. And the second one is not a fragment either. All right. Good. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you, brother. قالوا هذا الذي رزقنا من قبل. This is a tricky one. So let's see who can do this. Do we see an ismul ishara here? First, we have to find ismul ishara and then determine if the next word is musharun ilay or not. So let me pick someone and then we talk about this. The second word, the musharun ilay, should start with an al, then that should be an extra al, not should be part of that essential part of that word. All right, so let me pick someone. Sister Zuleikha, what do you think? Is there an ismul ishara in this ayah? No? Okay. Yusra, do you
No,
see
there
ismul ishara?
isn't.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Oh, is قالوا هذا الذي wait, what?
قالوا هذا الذي رزقنا
Oh,
من قبل. So, is there an ismul ishara in this ayah?
no.
No? How about this haza here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So there is an ismul ishara, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have ismul ishara. All we need to determine is allazi and a musharun ilayh or not. What is your conclusion?
There is no additional al.
Sorry, say it again.
There is no like another al.
Yeah, there is an al though, right?
Yeah, but there is
But
like
this
no
is, so why you are not saying, so is it is musharun ilayh or not?
no.
No, why? Why not? Tell me again. You are
There is like
saying you're saying the right thing. Just tell me again.
because like there's no like another al.
Yeah. So the al which is there, allazi, is actually part of it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, this is an essential part of it. It is not an additional al, right?
yeah,
Yeah. So what is your conclusion then? It is not musharun ilayh, correct?
yeah.
Yeah. So has allazi, it may look like ismul ishara, musharun ilayh, but is actually it is not, right? So we have to be aware of that. Don't jump to a conclusion as soon as you see an al. Has allazi. This is the one who, right? So this is not an ismul ishara, musharun ilay. Good job. Good job. Very nice. Okay, next one. Who wants to do this? Any volunteers?
Yes. I can
No?
try.
Okay. I have to pick one then.
I can give a shot.
Oh, Brother Sadaf. Okay, go ahead. Do you see? Okay, the ayah is فَيَقُولُونَ مَاذَا أَرَادَ اللَّهُ بِهَذَا مَثَلًا. Do you see an ismul ishara here somewhere?
Uh, yeah. So
Yeah?
yeah,
Okay. Where is
Bihaza.
that? What is it?
Bihaza.
Haza. B is separate. B is
Yeah,
jar.
Haza. Yeah,
Haza. How about
but it does.
masala?
Yeah, so it
Can
does
this
not
be
put
musharun
an
ilayhi or not?
no.
Masala means example.
Yeah, like similar to. So it is not right.
It is not.
Because
Why it
because
is
there's no
not?
because there's no al before
No al
this.
with it. It is an ism. It is an ism,
It
but
is
there
an
is no
ism.
al with it. So therefore, masalan is not a musharun ilayhi, and we will say this is not an ismul ishara musharun ilayhi. This is not a fragment. Haza is still ismul ishara, but masalan is not a musharun ilayhi, so that's why it is not a fragment. Thank you. Good job. Okay, next one. Brother Babangida Zubairu. والذين كفروا وكذبوا بآياتنا أولئك أصحاب النار. Do you see an ismul ishara here?
Assalamu alaikum. I'm driving.
Oh, okay, okay. You keep driving
Yeah,
then. You pay attention to
sorry,
the road.
sorry, thank you.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Um, okay, Emma Fatima.
Yes.
Do you see an ismul ishara here somewhere in this ayah?
Yes.
What is that?
أولئك أصحاب.
Ulaika. Ulaika is ismul ishara. Ashabu is not ismul ishara, right? Only
Oh,
ulaika.
yeah,
Yeah.
أولئك.
Ulaika is ismul ishara. Then the question is ashabu means companions, okay? Is ashabu musharun ilay or not?
Um, I think so, yes.
Yes. Why you say that? Prove it to me.
Okay. Because they, they both match in gender.
That is the second test. First test
Yeah.
is the the ism coming after the ismul ishara should have an al with it. Is that not the first test? Did this word ashabu pass that test?
No.
No. So we don't even have to match the properties now. Okay?
Okay.
Ulaika is ismul ishara. Ashabu could be a musharun ilayhi, but it doesn't have al with it. Does it, Emma?
No.
No. It is not ulaika al ashabu. No, it is not. If it was, then it will be those companions. Now we have to say those are companions because there is no al with it, right? So this is not an ismul ishara musharun ilayhi. Are you following me, Emma?
Yes.
Yeah, if it was a fragment, it will be ulaikal ashabu. Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, good. We do maybe a last one and then we conclude today's lesson. There was no obviously breakout room. And inshallah, tomorrow we are going to revise all of these fragments. So last one today and then we conclude. وَإِذْ قُلْنَا ادْخُلُوا هَذِهِ الْقَرْيَةَ فَكُلُوا مِنْهَا حَيْثُ شِئْتُمْ رَغَدًا. All right, let's see who should do this. Brother Muhammad Abdullah,
Yes.
do you see any ismul ishara here somewhere?
Yes.
Yes.
هذه.
Hazi. What does hazihi mean?
This.
This. Is it for masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
And what is for feminine then?
That's feminine, sorry. Masculine is هذا.
Haza. So this is feminine, huh? So
Yes.
this hazihi means this and it is for feminine. Qaryata or qaryatun, I mean it is a qaryata here. It means a town. Okay? So is this al-qaryata, is this word a musharun ilay or not?
Yes.
Why?
Because it has al.
Al with it, yeah.
Yes.
How you will translate this?
This is a town.
No. Somebody correct him. Brother Farrukh Hamid, I think he raised his hand.
This town.
I lost the spot. Sorry. Let me get back to it. So somebody said this is a town. Brother, now you are saying what is the correct one?
This town.
This town. Yeah. This is a town is not a fragment. This is a sentence. Hazihil karyata means this town. This town. It doesn't mean this is the town. No. No. That is what we are learning basically. So Hazihil Karyata means this town. All right.
Yes.
Good. Thank you. Thank you. So that's where we will conclude. We are over time a little bit. So inshallah tomorrow we will revise all the 4 fragments and then work on a table to identify them inshallah. Thank you for your attention. That's where we will end today's lesson.